A pair of Columbia basketball teams made it to the biggest stage in high school hoops. The Hickman Cupies and Rock Bridge Lady Bruins both took the floor at Mizzou Arena this afternoon, looking to bring home state championships. Hickman making its first title game appearance in 46 years, and what a game they played today. Taking on CBC out of St. Louis, Jimmy Witt knocks down the three-pointer from the wing. He had a big game. CBC responds. Jordan Barnett, he's going to Texas. Look what he can do. Big one-hand jam flying to the hoops. Cadets led by one after one. Chris Clark keeping the Cupies close, hits the three-pointer from the top of the key. Hickman down 36-32 at the half. They trailed most of the game, down by 12 going to the fourth, but they come back. Douglas Johnson for three. Then it's Clark with the drive. This is actually the three-pointer by Douglas Johnson. Hickman would pull even at 60 in the fourth quarter. This is the Chris Clark bucket and one. Then later on, it's Jimmy Witt with the steal. He'll go all the way, throw it down. He had 29 points. Hickman was down 3 in the final half minute when Mason Murray, the quarterback, this was his only basket of the game. Three-pointer, we send it to overtime. CBC, though, outscored Hickman 15-6 in the extra session. Barnett with the tough finish and the foul. He had 43 points and 20 rebounds. CBC celebrates an 86-77 state championship win. Hickman, a tough finish as they fall in the state final.
Hell of a game, obviously, especially when we went down 10, man, and those cardiac Cupies made a hell of a comeback and got back in the game and had momentum going our way, and tough fought, hard fought basketball game, went into overtime, and they just happened to make a few more plays.
A tough end to a great season for David Johnson and the Cupies. Hickman finishes 27-3, second place finish at state. That is their best since 1968. The Rock Bridge Lady Bruins found themselves in familiar territory, playing for a third straight state championship. Rock Bridge matched with Lee Summit North. This was not much of a contest. Sophie Cunningham with the layup and the foul. Rock Bridge scored the first 10 points of the game, and they were off and running. Bree Porter answers for the Bruins, knocking down the baseline jumper. 12 for the senior today, was 32-14 at half. Second half on the run, Cunningham to Sierra Porter for the layup. Sierra had 16 for the Bridge. Bruins also playing some good defense. Sierra Porter the steal, ahead to Cunningham for the layup. 22-point lead after three quarters. More Sophie in the fourth. She had 23 to lead the way. Surprise, surprise, Rock Bridge wins again, state champs after a 62-45 win.
Obviously, we're very proud of our team. I've said more than once, it is extremely tough to win a state championship. And what these kids have put together for 3 years now is just unbelievably special.
They just keep making it look easy. Rock Bridge wins its fourth state championship in girls basketball, now 3 in a row. After a tough triple overtime loss last night, the Helias Crusaders return to the court this afternoon, playing in the Class 4 third place game against Farmington. Big early lead. Isaiah Sykes to Hale Henches for the hoop and the foul. 5-point edge at the break. Sykes hits the floater in the lane. Crusaders were up 5 going to the fourth, but late in the game, Farmington down 3. TJ Hardy just throws it up and he banks it in. We go to overtime. More extra basketball for the Crusaders. Helias, though, pulling through in the overtime. Adam backs to Sykes on the break, lays it up, and the foul. Isaiah, a big day. Helias wins this overtime contest 60-53.
Got on our heels a little bit late because our guys wanted to win. They wanted to play basketball, and but I really was proud of the way we battled back in overtime, which could have been another tough overtime loss.
Helias goes out with a win. Crusaders finished 23-8, ending up third place in Class 4. Our own Tom Leffler watched all the action today at Mizzou Arena. A couple overtime games in there. He has the full recap. Read it right now on our website. Check out Leffler's link at connectmidmissouri.com. Day 2 of the Mizzou softball tournament at University Field. Tigers playing 2 today. No problems in Game 1 against North Dakota State. Taylor Gadbois with the bases full, drives in a run in the second inning. Tigers got 2 in that frame. Angela Randazzo goes deep in the third. That put Missouri up 3-0. Tigers scored 8 runs in the fourth. Mackenzie Sykes had a grand slam. Tigers win the opener 11-2 over North Dakota State. Mizzou also won its second game today, beating former Big 12 rival Oklahoma State 2-1. Mizzou one more game tomorrow. Meanwhile, Tiger baseball team on the road this weekend. They lose to Ole Miss 7-1. High school baseball, only meeting of the season between Jefferson City and Helias. They played it in Springfield. Good planning there. Jays win the game 13-2. JC and Helias also lost to Glendale in baseball today. Blair Oaks won a pair, beating Eugene, and Camdenton. Rockbridge split 2 games on the diamond, beating Sykeston, losing to Notre Dame from Cape Girardeau. 2 11-1 games for the Hickman Cupies. They win over Kirksville. They lose by that same score to Willard. Russellville split 2 games on opening day. Second home game in as many days for the Jefferson City Lady Jays soccer team. Beat Troy last night. Played Ursuline Academy out of St. Louis today. Sarah Lubert just misses the net early in the first half. No scoring through regulation and overtime. They'd settle it in PKs. Ursuline gets the win 1-0 over Jefferson City. Hickman soccer playing at the Waynesville tournament this weekend. Cupies beat Fatima today 10-0. Also played to a 1-all tie with Camdenton.